because we are going to see some very devious, You think Kevin Samuels is terrible? He will look like a saint compared to what comes out in 10, 15 years. Because here's the thing. Here's how Kevin Samuels becomes popular. I'm less interested in his gospel than in the fact that he has followers. How does Kevin Samuel become popular? He understands the world and how it functions, the systems of the world. He's not lying. He's speaking an ugly truth that we all want to pretend doesn't exist, in terms of valuing people, in terms of how much money they have. We can say that's not how it works, but that is how it works. That's how it works, yeah. He is, so that's on one level, that's what he's doing, and that's what's making him successful. On the other level, he's tapping into the base of masculinity, the base undeveloped, like the lizard brain version of masculinity, and just running with that. And because we've all been told, including the young boys and men who are following him now, have all been told that this is what masculinity reduces to. When they stumble upon him and they feel a connection with that base, because it's there, whether you like it or not, it's there. They then think, okay, yes, actually, this is true. You've just told them that this is what it is to be a man. You've just have a lifetime of telling them that men are like this. They then stumble into that thing. How can they help but just follow it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is just now.
Yeah.
Dial this 10. Oh, my goodness.
And this man can propagate his stuff because of the power of the internet, right?
It's not, yes, but I could stand there and say, give people all your money. Will I be as popular? Why is he popular is my question. Yeah. The internet is a mechanism, but we all have, most of us have access to it. Why is he popular? He's popular because the culture is such that we're lying about how we value people. We're saying we value people because of who they are, when in fact we value them because of how much money they make. And he's telling the truth about that. Yeah. We're lying about masculinity is all, well, no, we're not lying. We're reducing masculinity to its base, the base kind of sexual impulse and need to control and all of that stuff. We're reducing it to that. We're telling this story repeatedly to boys and to young boys growing up. So they avoid that because that's evil. And then they stumble upon Kevin Samuels and he's got so many followers and I can... like my soul follows what he's saying. It makes sense because that's the base of masculinity, the undeveloped base. It's primal. So like naturally people follow him. If there was a version of Samuel's that was developed, comes from those base truths, integrates them and develops them into something much healthier, maybe that would work. But he's still going to win because we've refused to acknowledge. We've done. It's how Nazism came about.
Yeah. It is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because, look, they had just gone out of World War I, right?
Yeah.
They were suffering. They couldn't explain why they were there. Somebody comes out very eloquent, says, let's blame the other person. They start chipping away at their humanity, at their... And one way or the other is able to tell a compelling story where people identify, wait a minute, what this guy is saying is true. So the compassion that you would, under normal circumstances, have for the Jews is just gone. Because the Jew is the person who is making your existence this terrible.
You take all the evil in you and put it on them, and now you must extinguish it.
Yes, extinguish them. And then bomb.
Yeah.
That's how it started.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a human thing, right? We just find a way to blame something else. If we have enough reason to blame it, our evil will just pour out of that.
Yeah.
Our wrath, we just pour our wrath on that and then that's it.
Because what we're actually angry at is the evil inside
us.
But we've externalized it on. If you made it this far, maybe you want to see the rest of it. Click the link in the description for the long version.